In this session, we are going to discuss about functions in C programming language. We have built-in functions and user-defined functions. A function can be defined as follows. A function is an independent section of C code that performs a specific task. A function may receive some input value, and after performing its task, it may return some output value to the calling function. Well, this is optional. Next is the advantages of using function in a program. If you are using functions, it will aid top-down modular programming. The overall length of the program can be brought down. Our program becomes less complicated and we can easily spot the error in the program. And the functions that are written once, it can be reapplied wherever the same task has to be performed in the program. There are two categories of functions as we have seen. There are predefined functions which are available in the C or C++ standard libraries such as stdio.h, mat.h, string.h, etc. Second is user-defined function that are defined by the user depending upon his need in the program. Few examples for built-in functions are listed here. Printf, that is an output function, then scanf, that is an input function, then clear screen, that is a function for clearing the previous outputs from the output screen, sqrt, that is a mathematical built-in function for giving the square root of a number. The syntax for a user-defined function is as follows: return type, function name, argument 1, argument 2, etc. Close the bracket. And within the braces, we must state the instructions that the function has to perform. Now, we have to familiarize with two terminologies here. The first line is known as the header. Then whatever statements we write inside the braces, that forms the body of the function, and the type, that refers to the return type. That means if the function is returning some value to the calling function, what kind of value it is returning, that is indicated by this type. Then parameter list, these are the inputs to the function, and these parameters are otherwise known by the name formal parameters. Now let us discuss a small program. This program is for finding the smallest of two numbers. Now we have the main program. Main program accepts two values, j and k. Then it summons the function find small, and as input it hand over j and k. Then as the function is defined, int find small, int a, comma, int b. Now a and b are the two formal parameters to which the values from variable j and k will be copied. Then the body of the function is basically a if else statement. If a less than b, our answer is a. So we have the statement return a. And in the else part, our answer is b. So we have the statement return b. And when the return statement is executed, the control will go back from the function to the calling function. Now in this case, the calling function is the main program, so it will go back to the line m equal to find small, j equal to k, and the answer will be returned to the m variable. So in the last line of the main program, we print the answer smallest is %, comma m. So we get the answer correctly. Now let us consider one more example. This is for finding the factorial of the number. So the logic is the same. We accept a input value. That input value is handed over to a function for finding the factorial of that number, and when the value is returned by the function, that answer will be printed by the main program. So here the factorial function is defined int, that is a return type of the value returned by the function factorial. Factorial is the name of the function int m. So m is the former parameter which gets the value from the actual argument n. Inside the braces, we have the lines for finding the factorial of the number. For I equal to 1, I less than or equal to 1, m, I plus plus, f equal to f into I. So this loop will be repeating from 1 to m. So we have the answer in f variable, and after loop completion, we execute the line return f. So the answer, that is the factorial of number m, will be returned to the main program. So in the main program, we come to the statement k equal to factorial n. So the answer becomes available in the variable k. So the main program now proceeds with the last line in the program, printf factorial is %d, k. So we get the answer for the input number n. So this is how we can create our own functions in the program.